Getting into a little bump in the rain chances the next few days, especially as you get toward Friday and Saturday. There might be a couple showers in spots today, but for most of you, probably no rain. Whatever it looks like outside your window right now, it will look like most of the day. But you may see a brief shower or two. I think I saw a sprinkle for like 3 minutes yesterday, so maybe a little more than that in spots. But highs in the 90s today overall. Still not incredibly hot for August. We'll talk about that coming up too later on this hour. But higher rain chances. A little higher for Friday and Saturday. If you had to pick out the next 7 days, your two best days maybe to see a shower or a weak storm, probably Friday and Saturday. And it may, especially by Saturday, might be a couple brief downpours in there. It could be more than an inch or two. So we'll keep an eye on that. Still that same flood warning we've been telling you about. Just one more reminder of it in eastern Hidalgo County. You don't need any rain, really any heavy rain in the valley, but especially kind of in that area where there are still some flooded areas. There are some small showers out there. If you look closely, you can see just within the last few minutes, a couple have popped up kind of just southeast of San Benito, headed kind of towards San Benito, and then one a little west of Russelltown, and a couple showers near Arroyo City. So there's a little bit of stuff out there, but not a lot. And the heat index today, still pretty good bargain for August. The heat index about 102, averaging most of this afternoon. High temperatures in the 90s, all running a little cooler than average for this time of year for August. So when we look out what we have the rest of this afternoon, we have still a 20% rain chance, meaning about 20% of the area could see some rain. May not be much rain, but at least maybe a raindrop. But the majority of the area is staying dry again today. And the wind is still fairly light. It may pick up a little breeze, maybe 10, 15, maybe gusts of 20 miles per hour this afternoon, but generally pretty light. So there are still a lot of mosquitoes out there. Still notice a lot of them in spots. The mosquito population quite high. Still a lot of puddles around. Humidity's high. It may get a little breezier after about Saturday. It may kind of calm them down a bit, make them not fly around as much. But the next couple of days, at least, the winds are still fairly light and there's plenty of humidity out there. So watch out still in the early morning hours and toward the evening hours especially. Future track this afternoon shows the sea breeze coming in from the east with a couple showers, but you see most of the time and in most places is going to be dry. Just kind of watch the hours, especially as you get toward about 3, 4, 5 o'clock. As they build up a little bit more, then move inland and then fade away toward and before sunset. Dry weather tonight around the valley. Then tomorrow, still kind of the same deal. Maybe a couple showers near the coast in the morning, but popping up and moving inland during the daytime. So still about a 30% chance for rain tomorrow. A little better than today. And with the added moisture in the air, could be a few slightly heavier showers on Friday, and that could be true on Saturday too. We look at Saturday, and again, it starts out mainly dry in the morning, but you see Future Track shows a little more activity during the daytime on Saturday. Still going for a 30% chance of showers and maybe even a thunderstorm on Saturday in spots. Not expecting widespread heavy rain, like maybe not nearly as active as it was last Saturday, but just because there's a lot of moisture in the air, if a shower does blow up, it has a lot more moisture to make a little burst of heavy rain. So don't be surprised if maybe there's a downpour that adds up to an inch or two in spots on Saturday. But I think after that, rain chances start to go back down by Sunday and early next week. Now in the tropics, what do we have out there? Well, a new forecast. We had one yesterday from Colorado State. This is the NOAA forecast updated today, which pretty much similar. They put a range in, but remember yesterday Colorado State had 24 storms. NOAA has 19 to 25. That's still a big increase from the earlier forecast in May before hurricane season. The number of hurricanes 7 to 11 total for the season. And then out of those 7 to 11, 3 to 6 major hurricanes. We haven't had any yet, so if that holds true, that means there are going to be some big storms still coming up the rest of the season. And now, wait, let me go back to this graphic one more time. Look at that number, 19 to 25. Now, here's a list of storm names for the season. There's only 21 names, so we'll run out of names if we get to all 25 of those storms. Then they start using like the Greek letters like alpha, beta, gamma. But the storms we've had so far, we've had all these tropical storms down in Gonzalo, and then we've had 2 hurricanes, Hanna and Isaias. Next one up is Josephine, but there's nothing out there brewing right now. It looks pretty quiet the rest of the week, but of course we'll continue to keep an eye on it. 94 degrees for a high today, partly sunny skies, a 20% chance for a shower most of the time, in most places looking dry. By tonight, temperatures drop down into the 70s with lows mainly in the mid to upper 70s and partly cloudy skies. Dry weather tonight and light winds from the southeast. Remember, with those light winds, mosquitoes love to come out. So still watch in the evening. Wear some long pants or something if you're outdoors in the evening, and definitely some insect spray. So the first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Highs come back up into the 90s, but only low to mid 90s the next few days. Still no 100s on the map. That's good. 94 today, 93 tomorrow, and 94 on Saturday. The chances of a shower or storm increase the next few days. especially probably peaking on Saturday in terms of the best chance to see maybe a brief heavy downpour. By Saturday, the rain chances start to fade away a bit, and we're looking for mostly dry weather next week. I think the rain chances are close to zero Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with highs in the mid-90s, a little bit hotter next week, and lows in the upper 70s. But we'll keep tracking your weekend weather in more detail coming up in your First Warn 5 forecast right here on Channel 5 News at noon.